In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on November 19, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Edmonton Oilers versus Ottawa Senators. The Edmonton Oilers will face off against the Ottawa Senators in a matchup where both teams are looking to rebound from difficult starts to their respective seasons. The Oilers have a record of 9-7-2, placing them roughly in the middle of the Pacific Division standings. Meanwhile, the Senators are slightly behind with a record of 8-1, also sitting mid-pack in the Atlantic Division. Given their comparable standings and early season struggles, the question remains, which team will come out on top in this crucial game? Edmonton enters this contest coming off a tough loss to Montreal on Monday night, meaning they will be playing on the second night of a back-to-back set. Despite their challenges, the Oilers have performed reasonably well on the road this season, though they have lost their last 2 games. On the other hand, Ottawa has shown strong results at home, posting a 5-2-1 record this year. However, they too are coming off 2 consecutive losses, during which they were outscored 9-4. Even though Ottawa has been solid at home overall, their recent defeats show some vulnerability. In terms of special teams, Ottawa has the upper hand, which could play a critical role in this matchup. Despite the Oilers' struggles in their most recent game, they are still considered the stronger team overall. They have won 7 of the last 10 matchups against Ottawa, which suggests they have had a solid track record against them. However, Edmonton was a heavy favorite in their last game against Montreal, only to be shut out, raising concerns about their consistency. Given that the Oilers will be fatigued after playing the night before, it's hard to fully trust them to come through in this game. On the other hand, the Senators, who are playing at home and have had a good start to their season, may have the advantage here, so the Ottawa Senators money line is our full game side pick. In terms of personnel, the Oilers will be missing key defenseman Darnell Nurse, who was injured during a recent game against the Maple Leafs. Offensively, Edmonton has been in a bit of a slump, having scored 3 goals or fewer in each of their last 3 games, including a shutout loss to Montreal. Although they are getting a lot of shots on goal, averaging 33.3 shots per game, their scoring has been limited. The Oilers rank 6th in the NHL for scoring chances per game on the road, but they sit 16th in high danger chances per away game, which is likely a contributing factor to their struggles in putting the puck in the net. As a result, they are averaging just 2.78 goals per game, ranking 21st in the league. The Senators, on the other hand, have benefited from the addition of Linus Ullmark, who has been solid in goal with a goals against average of 2.77 and a save percentage just shy of .900. Ottawa's power play has also been impressive this season, converting on 27.6% of their opportunities, which ranks 6th in the NHL. At home, they have been a particularly dangerous offensive team, averaging 4.21 goals per game. A large part of their success can be attributed to their effective power play, which will be a key factor against Edmonton's struggling penalty kill, ranked 31st in the league. With Ottawa's offensive firepower and the Oilers' poor penalty kill, it seems likely that the Senators will find success on the power play during this game. Both teams have faced challenges on the defensive side of the puck. The Oilers rank 31st in penalty kill efficiency, while the Senators are ranked 20th, which indicates both teams are vulnerable in this area. Despite these defensive issues, Edmonton boasts superstars like Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, which guarantees that the Oilers will remain a threat offensively. The combination of Ottawa's strong home performance and the Oilers' potent offensive weapons makes this matchup an exciting one to watch. Both teams have shown tendencies toward high-scoring games due to their defensive lapses and offensive firepower. While both teams have had goaltending struggles at times, they each have dangerous power plays that will likely result in more goals. This game is shaping up to be a high-scoring affair, and with both teams finding themselves in shootout-type situations, a final score in the range of 5-4 seems plausible. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Florida Panthers versus Winnipeg Jets. The Florida Panthers will be looking to complete a series sweep as they face the Winnipeg Jets in the second game of their home and home series on Tuesday evening. This game will take place at the Canada Life Centre in Winnipeg. The Panthers enter this matchup on the heels of a dominant 5-0 victory over the Jets. Over their last 10 encounters, Winnipeg holds a 6-4-0 record against Florida. Winnipeg enters this game as one of the most successful teams in the NHL thus far this season, but they are currently on a 2-game losing streak. In those 2 losses, the Jets have been outscored by a staggering 9-1 margin. At home, the Jets have been formidable with an 8-1-0 record, while the Panthers have posted a 6-2-0 mark on the road. Both teams are considered among the best in the league. Winnipeg has been exceptional, winning 15 of their first 18 games. Their offense has been firing on all cylinders, as they've scored 4 or more goals in 6 of their last 10 contests. The Jets currently rank second in the league in goals per game and 8th in shots per game. Defensively, Winnipeg's goaltending has been impressive, with the Jets ranking 4th in goals allowed per game. The Jets have been dominant at home, winning 4 consecutive games on their own ice. Similarly, the Panthers are on a strong run, having won 5 straight games away from home. Despite being shut out in their most recent game, Winnipeg remains the stronger offensive team in this matchup. Their overall performance at home, where they've scored 15 goals in their last 4 games, gives them a clear edge. Additionally, the Jets have been excellent on special teams, converting over 36% of their power play opportunities. In contrast, the Panthers have struggled defensively and allowed 10 goals over their last 3 games. As a result, Florida may find it challenging to contain Winnipeg's potent attack. Florida has had difficulty generating offense recently, as evidenced by their 8 goals over the past 3 games. They've also struggled on special teams, converting less than 15% of their power play chances during this span. They will face a tough challenge against the Jets, who boast one of the league's top penalty-killing units. Winnipeg has been outstanding in penalty kills, allowing just 1 goal in their last 3 home games. Given these factors, the Panthers are likely to find it difficult to keep up offensively in this game. The Jets' power play unit has been outstanding this season, and their defense continues to be one of the best in the NHL. While Florida played a strong game in their previous contest against Winnipeg, I expect the Jets to bounce back in this matchup. As a result, the Winnipeg Jets money line is our full game side pick. The Panthers have gone under the total in 2 of their last 3 games, while the Jets have played under the total in 4 of their last 5 contests. Florida averages 3.61 goals per game, but their offense has cooled recently, with just 2.66 goals per game over their last 3 outings. During this stretch, they've converted just 11% of their power play opportunities. Florida faces a tough challenge against a Jets team that has killed off 9 consecutive penalties in their last 3 home games, allowing only 1 goal during that span. Winnipeg averages 4.11 goals per game, although they've averaged just 2.33 goals per game in their last 3 contests. The Jets also face a Panthers team that ranks 9th in penalty kills and has allowed 6 goals over their last 3 road games. The 2 teams have hit the under in 2 of their last 3 meetings. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Rangers versus Vancouver Canucks. The New York Rangers are heading to Rogers Arena in Vancouver, British Columbia, to take on the Vancouver Canucks in what promises to be an exciting matchup. The Rangers currently hold an impressive record of 11-4-1, placing them 4th in the highly competitive Metropolitan Division. Meanwhile, the Canucks sit in 3rd place in the Pacific Division with a record of 9-5-3. Last season, in the 2023-2024 campaign, the Canucks held a 1-0-1 record against the Rangers, showing that they have had some success in this matchup, although New York will be eager to change that narrative. The Canucks are entering the final stretch of a 6-game homestand and will be looking to finish strong before embarking on a lengthy 6-game road trip starting this weekend. However, there are concerns surrounding Vancouver's goaltending situation, which could impact their chances in this contest. With the Canucks netminding not exactly inspiring confidence, I'm leaning toward the Rangers emerging victorious in this matchup. Vancouver's backup goalie, Kevin Lankinen, who was expected to play a secondary role behind Thatcher Demko, has struggled as of late. Additionally, Artur Silovs, the other goaltender option, has managed only 1 win in his 4 starts this season, which does not instill much reassurance. On the flip side, Igor Shesterkin, while not having his best performances recently, remains a more reliable option between the pipes compared to Vancouver's current goaltending duo, making New York the stronger team in this aspect. In terms of overall team strength, the Rangers appear to be the better squad. They've been impressive defensively, allowing just 2.38 goals per game, which ranks them third in the entire NHL. Along with their strong defensive play, the Rangers also boast one of the best special teams units in the league. Vancouver, on the other hand, has been inconsistent, and despite their offensive potential, their defensive shortcomings have cost them in recent losses. The Canucks have struggled in particular when missing key players like Brock Boeser, who is sidelined for this game. Vancouver has posted a 1-2-0 record against the Rangers without Boeser in the lineup and a 0-1-0 record at home against them. This season, they've gone 2-3-0 in games where Boeser hasn't played, and his absence has clearly impacted the team's defensive zone coverage. Without Boeser's presence, Vancouver has had difficulties both preventing breakaways and effectively transitioning the puck out of their defensive zone. Facing a strong goaltender like Shesterkin will only make these issues more apparent, and I expect the Canucks to struggle to keep the Rangers from finding the back of the net. Vancouver's defensive woes at home have been especially glaring this season, with the team allowing an average of 4 goals per game in Rogers Arena. These issues are not something that can be easily corrected overnight, and with the high-powered Rangers offense making their way into town, the Canucks will have their hands full. While Vancouver is a solid team that can score goals of their own, the Rangers have shown a level of consistency that sets them apart. From a betting perspective, getting New York on the money line and even odds is too tempting to pass up, making the New York Rangers money line our full game side pick. Looking at the Rangers' recent performances, their defense has been one of the key reasons for their success. In 5 of their last 7 games, New York has allowed 2 or fewer goals, and 4 of those 7 games have seen a total of fewer than 7 goals. The Rangers' penalty killing has been exceptional, and they generally prefer to play a controlled, structured game rather than relying on high-paced offense. This tactical approach helps them limit scoring opportunities for opponents. Vancouver, while also possessing a solid system, has seen several of their recent games yield low-scoring outcomes. In fact, 6 of their last 9 games have featured 6 or fewer goals combined. With the Canucks' goaltending issues and the Rangers' defensive solidity, I'm anticipating a game that stays under the projected total. As long as Vancouver's starting goalie, likely to be Kevin Lankinen, can avoid a meltdown, I expect this game to stay under the total goal count. Making under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.